Alright, we on?
We good?
Yeah, we good.
So, welcome back to another episode. I'm gonna call this the Brothers Check-In. I feel like I like
the Brothers Check-In?
I'm call this the Brothers Check-In.
I like that.
Just a caveat. Before we get into it, though, I did want to say, just in case y'all didn't know, both of these men that's up here with me, you know what I'm saying? Red and Maul, they've been my brothers. Like, legit blood brothers since kindergarten. So I just want to take the time out before we get into this pod, just to let y'all know, man, I appreciate y'all. Good, bad, and indifferent. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna love y'all niggas the same for life.
You know what the fuck going on.
For sure.
For real though, man.
Yeah.
Just
Likewise.
Yeah, and I think that probably just got a lot to do with the situation that happened today. We gonna get into that later on in the pod. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be like, dang, Scooter, it be always some shit with you. And it don't even be me. I swear it don't be me.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So, Red, what you had going on, man?
Shoot,
yeah,
we was together all day.
We was
Y'all niggas together.
So me, Scoot, and my lady, Nikki, we went up to Savannah and seen her brother and grabbed a bed and shot back. You know, things happen. So, but we ain't gonna get into that now. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to keep it brief on the intro. But basically, in a nutshell, that's what I did all day.
True.
Molly Mall.
Molly Mall.
My day was pretty simple, man. I just slept late. You know, MLK Day. Shout out to my boy MLK, had the day off.
Okay, yeah.
But nah, went and grabbed something to eat, and then I had to come here for the pod.
For sure.
For the pod.
So you ready to put Maul on this game or no?
Put Maul on this game.
Talking about from today?
Yeah, let them know what happened on the way.
Yeah.
On the
yeah.
way
Let's
to the
talk
yo.
about it.
Yeah, from my perspective.
Let's talk about it.
A lot of perspectives.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
A lot of them. So it depends on what you want to start with.
we could start with. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. So we driving back from Savannah. Like Red said, we went up to Savannah, grabbed the bed, came back. So it's a go there, come straight back type.
Turn around.
You know what I'm
Turn and burn.
Turn and burn.
Turn and burn.
Literally turn and burn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, the vehicle that I have is a wide vehicle. It is what is almost
Truck?
considered a monster truck. You know what I'm saying? So
Wide load.
it takes up the lane that I'm in. So we driving down. I don't even know what highway it is, but anyways, we about to get ready to come up on. No, we just came through Millen.
Yeah.
So you know you don't play around in Millen. Shout out to Millen Police.
Shout out to Millen.
Hey, we ain't giving nobody no free promo. Hold on.
Take
Hey,
it down.
I do not mess
Especially
around
police.
with y'all. So anyways, we just came through Millen, and the whole time, because Mark gonna be like, all right, you lying. The whole time, Vontae can attest, and Nikki can attest to, I was not speeding.
Nah,
Chilling.
He wasn't.
The whole time. Cause I'm like, it's a holiday weekend. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get in all that.
Yeah.
So anyways, I guess while I'm driving, and we got the bed on the back, so we got a strap. Let me go ahead and paint the picture. We got a bed on the back, so it's strapped
The
down.
bed is strapped down.
Yeah.
He ain't saying we got the strap. All right.
Clear that
Yeah,
up.
clarify.
Clear that up. The bed is strapped down.
Because that's important context to what's gonna happen next.
So I guess in the midst of while we were driving, you know, you strap it down and you have the piece that's looped that you can tie around and wrap it and knot it so that way it won't keep flapping.
Right.
So I guess the knot wasn't tight enough and it ended up flapping in the wind. Now mind you, it flapped going down behind the bed of my truck, so I can't see it.
It's dragging on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
So I can't see it. So driving, I guess I got a little tired, so I may have swerved, but I didn't swerve outside of my lane. All right,
I was asleep.
let's keep that.
So she's
did
driving y'all car?
Nah.
Oh,
he driving
y'all,
the truck.
y'all,
Yeah, we all in the truck.
Okay,
Yeah, we all in
got
the
you.
truck.
Nikki,
Nikki in the front seat. Nikki
Nicky in the front seat.
You up?
I'm in the back seat.
Okay,
Yeah.
so both of
Yeah,
y'all
both of them sleep. Both of them sleep.
Scoot up. So
check. I look in the rear view and all I see is lights, and I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? I look down at my speed. First thing I do, look at my speed. Like what?
Yeah. First thing I asked you when I woke up.
Yeah, you speeding? Yeah. And I'm like, bro, we in the 65 and I'm going 60.
Yeah.
So
I feel you to
pull
maintain
over.
lane.
I pull over.
Okay.
Bro come up. He say,
Hey, white or black?
Mexican. Yeah, man.
He said, "Damn."
I can't even make the comment I was about to make.
Yeah. Be careful now. Be careful now.
I'm gonna tread lightly. So, anyways, he pull up. He walk up to the car. He like, you got your license on you. I already know the drill. I already handed him my license. I already got my registration.
Wait, you gave him your license or you gave him your military ID?
No, I gave him my license.
Oh, okay. You know,
I gave him my license. But keep it G. I always keep my military ID in front of my license.
You should.
So that
they
way,
see.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I whip it out, and I'm like, oh, hold on, let me
move that first.
let me get this out your way.
It's back here. Let me just grab that. But yeah, so I give him my license, and he goes through and says, hey, you got close to the white line.
Okay. You pull me over.
And I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, line. So, and then he goes to say,
I've been watching you.
He goes to say, and he said, I seen you do that a couple times. He was like, and your strap is dragging from the back of your truck. And I said, honestly, sir, we just did a turn and burn from Savannah. Like, we went up there, picked the bed up. We coming back to Augusta. I was like, so I'm a little tired, honestly. I was like, I didn't realize I was tired, but I said I got tired throughout the drive. It's a boring drive.
Right.
It's straight.
It ain't
you know what
nothing
I'm saying?
to see,
It ain't nothing to see. And then they sleep. So like on the way up there, we was talking.
Yeah.
You know
Good conversation.
Yeah, but you by yourself. Yeah.
So
It
now
gets hard to fight.
And
it's
then I'm like,
you in class, like.
And I'm like, for the strap, I'm big on accountability for myself. So for the strap, I was like, I get that.
Yeah.
I could have tied it better, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't like I can look in my mirrors and see it flapping. I literally couldn't see it.
Like, was it just the strap, like the thread, or was it the metal
strap,
part,
bro?
No,
it was just the
a
excess.
strap, bro. It was just the excess.
Right, something that's
you bleepity
you know
bleep
what I'm
bleep
saying?
bleep.
And
cop.
literally, you wouldn't like, even if it wasn't like where it could hinder somebody else's view or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was going to the left or to the right. It literally was just dragging
Flapping in the back.
Dragging behind the truck. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah. So he goes to say, "Have you been drinking
or smoking?"
Oh yeah, or have you been on any substance?
No, sir.
Nothing at all today, sir. That's what he said.
You had to take a test and all of that.
Yeah. So honestly, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna be real transparent with this situation. You know what I'm saying? That moment right there, on top of being a black man, you know what I'm saying, and getting pulled over by the police, you automatically heightened by that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even with that, I've been in them DUI situations before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that automatically triggered me, especially when I knew, like, I ain't been drinking, bro. Like,
right.
Water.
I really have not.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when bro asked me, next question, you want to do a sobriety test?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my son Nikki. Nikki like, you don't have to do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
You're right,
you know what I'm
but I'm finna prove this nigga wrong.
I want to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? So
do it, so you can't say, yeah.
I don't want
refusal.
I don't want him to be looking at me like, well, why you refusing it? Or I don't want nothing else to come out of it.
To transpire.
So you can go get your breathalyzer and I can prove it like that. Yeah. Like, it don't matter.
Yeah. I'm going to just go ahead and get this situation over with. Yeah. So we ain't even got to go there.
I ain't gonna lie, with Nikki, I definitely would have said no.
You go do the work. You go get your breathalyzer, set
whatever
it up.
Whatever you got to do.
I'll blow it in up. And
I'm telling you,
I ain't drunk that way.
I'm telling you no. So from this point on, whatever you have to do it.
Yeah, but nah, I feel you on the.
At this point, you wasting my time.
Yeah, but I feel him on the. I'm finna get out and do it because of how he came off. Like when Scooter said,
was he being rude?
He wasn't being rude, but he was being sarcastic with his looks and stuff. So when Scooter said he was sober.
Yeah, he looked at me like,
he looked real deep in his eyes, like,
really?
Like, yeah, it's MLK weekend, like
nothing to drink.
That's what he
nothing to,
yeah. So what you want me to walk in a straight line, nigga? I ain't drunk.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I would have did it too though. For that
whatever you have to do from this point on, do it. Straight like that.
Straight like that.
I'm not answering no questions.
Do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
And I feel like, and it's just my opinion, you will say that until you have been in that situation before. Like, when I was back there and we was about to get ready to do the sobriety test, since I've been in that situation before, and I said I'm already triggered. First thing in my mind is, dang, boy, I'm finna go to jail. And even though I know I haven't been drinking, it's just the fact of those tests.
You triggered.
And those tests are altered so you can fail.
Yeah.
Like when I go through the processes of everything that I did throughout the test, you're gonna be like, dang, bro, like, all right, one thing. He had me stand on one leg, balance on one leg. Everybody,
it's cold as hell out here. Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, hey, sir, I was like, not trying to be no a-hole, but we kind of elevated. You know what I'm saying?
We off the highway. So
yeah.
It goes like, down into the trees.
He's like, well, you're not going to be wobbling and stuff like that. I know, but you probably recording this, and I want to make sure that everything is placed into account before I do this test. And everybody know I go to the gym, bro. You know what I'm saying? So me balancing, come on, bro.
Ain't no issue. Yeah.
I can hold my weight on one leg.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. But even when I'm going to show you. You hold your weight on one leg for 3 seconds, and I see you shaking like a stripper.
Yeah. I turned around and watched.
And you coming to me and you know what I'm saying? You coming to me and telling me,
that big ass
okay, now you do it until I tell you to stop. You stopped at 3 seconds.
But you want me to keep doing it for however long.
And you ain't drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My response to that though is like, and we've talked about this before. It's like when you know you ain't doing no wrong.
Yeah.
And some, you know what I'm saying, and you're being tested like as if you're doing wrong when you know you're not doing wrong.
Let them cook.
Now I gotta show you how crazy you look, because I'm not like.
Yeah.
I told you what it was, and I understand it's a holiday weekend, and I'm black, so you probably already have this perception of me
heightened. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you probably get a million times a day. No, I'm not drunk, or I'm not high. I'm not this. I'm not that. Yeah. But if I told you, and I'm being honest with you, and you don't take my word for it, now I have to show you.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
We finna take it there.
I feel like before he pulled my license plate, when he first initially looked at the truck, he probably felt like it was a Caucasian male truck.
From how it looks, yeah.
Just from how it looks.
Because
I would assume the same.
He probably already thought, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I would assume, yeah.
They probably done been party, drinking some beers. You know what I'm saying? Then when he pulled my license plate and seen who the car was registered to.
Yeah.
And seen my, you know what I'm saying, my background, he probably was like, oh,
right.
Yeah, let me go ahead and put
Right. And that's why he wanted to test.
Where was this? In Savannah or like Waynesboro?
No, this was in between
you said
Millen and Burke County. So like that little great.
But it was Millen Police, not Burke County.
Nah, it was State Trooper.
Okay.
Big boys.
Yep.
Orange and blue?
Big boys.
Orange and blue.
The truck or the Charger? The truck or the Charger?
Charger.
Yeah. The Hellcat.
Hell yeah.
So we went through the whole array of tests.
Yeah.
When we get done, bruh proceeds to say, it's a holiday weekend. It's a lot of drinking and driving going on. A lot of people under substances. I just wanted to make sure that you were safe driving. Hands me my license and said, have a nice rest of your evening.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you.
You just put 30 minutes on my trip.
And I told you I was tired, so now I'm even more tired because you just added 30 minutes to my motherfucking trip.
We in the cold. I'm out there trying not to shake.
That nigga Scooter did this 45 times. I'm looking through the back. That nigga Scooter blinking. I'm like, oh man,
bro. Y'all know I would
trying to get some perspiration in his eyes.
Yeah, y'all know I would context. So my contacts are getting dry because in my mind, he said, "Don't move your head." So I'm like, bro, you have not been drinking. Don't move your head. I'm telling myself, don't move your head. And he keep moving the finger, and my eyes getting dry, and I'm about to cry.
I tried to open the window, bro. I was finna open the window, and people I say, hey, he done seen your finger go across that way enough.
I know he paid.
Move on
to the next test.
God damn it.
Shit. You just hoping that nigga slip up. Just come on, one time.
What you want me to do? This what he hoping for.
Damn. Like, come on, bro.
You did that one. He was like, even when I did the little, you got to put one foot in front of the next. He was like, are those boots going to be okay? If you already know it might be an issue, bro, you know what I'm saying? Why are we even doing this, man? I ain't gonna lie, I was just praying in my mind. I said, Lord, please don't let him ask me to say the alphabet backwards. Yeah. Because I'm going to go.
Man, that's bullshit.
At that point, I was going to go ahead. Hey, I was going to tell
I'm not going to tell you that.
Hey,
and I know that.
Just drive the truck, bro.
You do it for me first.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say.
Bro.
No, but they supposed to know that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you say some shit like that.
Yeah, prove it. Prove it. I want to hear it.
Do it.
Do it.
All the movements he demonstrated for me. But I did want to see him. I want to say, can you follow my finger?
Don't move your head.
Can you follow that one? Hey,
don't move your
it's
head.
coming in. It's coming in.
Oh, hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of weird.
What?
Yeah,
he kept moving his finger like in towards my face and was like, I had to look at it. But I keep looking like, bro, you about to touch me?
I'd be like, hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't with this test.
Whoa,
Next test, bro. Next test, bro.
He's getting a little too.
What's the next one?
A little too close.
Bro, what you want me to
You
do?
got options? Let me see what I got. Let me choose. Let me choose.
All right. What's the option?
Which ones can I do?
Sheesh.
Nah, but
So no ticket?
Nah.
No citation?
Oh, after he gave me my license back, he said, just want to make sure you were safe driving. He was like, I'm going to let, and y'all know I'm big on words, bro. I am big on words. He said, I am going to let you go off with a friendly warning. You are not letting me do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going.
You pull me over
I'm going because I have
that's
not.
why you
I
let
have
me
not
go.
done
I have
anything.
not broken the law, and you have no proof of that.
Right,
so
Yeah, I
that's
have
why you
not
let
done
me go.
anything. It's not.
Because you look like a dumbass. You thought I was drinking out here on MLK Day, and I'm not.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You fooled yourself. If you're watching this, if you somehow come across this, and you know what? I'm gonna let you know something right now. I'm the editor for all of this. So I'm gonna clip up this specific part just so it can go around. You dick. Pull me over. I'm not in your jurisdiction, sir.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
I don't go your way either, so I'm not worried about it. I'll never go your way.
Anywhere in the state of Georgia.
But people dismiss how much of a traumatic, nerve-wracking ass experience getting pulled over really is,
especially
for a black man.
Yeah.
Now, when I say the heart races,
no, you know
whether I know I'm
as
innocent
a guy,
or not.
You know, you're right, but as a guy, when they say like, anytime we like, you get that real news, like that bad news when your stomach drop to your bones, that be the feeling you get, because you be like, damn, I ain't even doing nothing. It's like,
but you know the possibility of what could fucking come from me just getting pulled over. Like, that shit traumatic, dog.
But again, if I'm in a situation where you're accusing me of something, and I know I have not done said accusation,
right? I ain't stepping out my car, right?
I'm taking it there.
Right. I feel you.
Cause don't say it smell like weed and I ain't got shit in the car. You done fucked up. I just cleaned out my car yesterday. I vacuumed it out. And I didn't smoke in here yet. So what are we talking about?
It smells like the air freshener.
So what are we talking about?
What are you talking about? Yeah.
I move very meticulously so that I do not have to worry about none of that.
Yeah.
So don't play with me.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
But the day in a nutshell.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't playing with the folks.
Scary.
Yeah, I ain't. Yep.
Third. No third.
That shit is not.
I have not been drinking third.
Like I said, boy, that shit traumatic, boy.
But on the serious note, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, this plays into a part of why when I do like my big give back event and when I do the one this year, I want to partner with the sheriff's office, just because I want black men, you know what I'm saying, or people in general to be comfortable with who might be pulling you over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way you can kind of build and form a relationship, because that shit is traumatic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what's gonna happen. And then what you seeing on social media, you like, oh, today might be my day. Or you might be a person who's very opinionated and get pulled over and get an officer who bought that life. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, you want to take it there?
I'm gonna take it there with you.
And he might have been that lame person in high school who got a badge and feel like he about that life now, who can't run things at you. You have not ran anything at home. Your penis is probably small.
Damn.
So that badge is making you feel like you are him.
Damn.
And you are not. You are not. You can't even lift your body weight in the gym. You are not him.
Meant that.
Not him.
Yeah.
Don't wait to get a badge to try to be him.
Lame man, nigga.
If you was lame then, you lame now.
I remember.
Wait, go ahead.
I don't even know what time left we yet, but I remember I got pulled over by an officer in where I work at. I'll say that. I got pulled over by an officer where I work at, and we know him from high school. So I don't want to say too much because I know he might see this. But when he pulled me over, I want you to know. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
You know.
We was in the band with him.
Oh man, y'all making. Hey, look.
I know.
He really gonna. Y'all making. Y'all giving hints. He was in the band.
I ain't saying nothing else.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's wild. Now that you done. Whoosah.
Yeah.
Drop the bomb like that.
Yeah,
My bad.
Calm down.
My bad.
We can get into,
Take a sip of this Cayman Jack on that.
Yeah, we can get into the topic of the day.
Yeah.
All right, so today's topic, we're going to be talking about the indifference in communication between women and men and how it could positively or negatively affect the relationship. So as soon as we get back from this brief intermission, we're going to let y'all know what's going on with that.
Today's episode is going to be sponsored by Red Zone Athletics, a company ran by my older brother and myself, Connell Reddick, offering athletic training to all ages, shapes, and sizes. So come get your workout.
Let's get it. Oh man.
Crazy work.
Hey man, come get your workout.
Crazy work.
All right. Yeah, so basically, we have been maturing. Oh, I was it though. But yeah, I feel like we have been maturing as men. And I can speak on all three of us when I say we always look to each other or other people or resources to try to see how we can better ourselves. Or, you know what I'm saying, with y'all being in relationships, y'all look at how y'all can be better men for y'all relationships.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All right. So with this topic, there is a huge difference in communication between women and men. Back in the day, it was a book. My mama had it. It was stated, women are from Venus, men are from Mars. And that basically just talked about like the difference between how women think. Women think most of the time they think emotionally. Most of the time, men think logically.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So just to give an example of that, if let me use a name because I don't want to use y'all women name because they might try to beat me up. So let me just throw out a random name.
And they just so happen to be on set.
Just so happen to be waiting on your
No
ass.
pressure. Yeah, no pressure.
Look at that shit. Look, she's
No
smiling.
pressure.
Look.
Yeah, cameras got to cut off.
Don't
Babe.
get my husband in trouble. Don't get my husband in trouble. Nah, but for real. So I love the name Keisha. So if Keisha comes to you and says, "Hey, I'm finna go to Target. You want to go?"
I'm going. I'm gonna put up the biggest fucking fighting attitude, but I'm getting my ass in that car.
But what if you truly don't want? What makes you go? Because some I'm gonna say me. Somebody like me, you know what I'm saying? If you ask me an honest question, do you want to go to Target?
I don't.
It's probably my only off day. You know what I'm saying? And I already planned in my head
What you was
I'm
doing?
finna chill here in my boxers and watch TV.
Yeah.
And I don't want to move, bro. Like, I'm tired. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So, honestly, ask me, do you want to go to Target? No, I don't. So, after that is, so you don't want to go to Target with me? I just said, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go to Target with you? Well, I mean, I want you to go with me if you wanted to go. Well, I just said I ain't want to go. So why we still having this conversation? Like, you should have just led the conversation with, babe, I want you to go to Target with me. Cool, let's go.
Right. I'm on that side of it.
Let's go.
I am on that side of it because I would.
Don't give me an option.
Yeah, why?
When you ask me, I'm gonna offer you my honest answer. If I'm sitting here playing the game and you like, all right, I'm finna run out to do such and such. You want to come? Not really.
No.
Like, no. You
Yeah.
sure you don't want to come? Okay, at this point, I know.
What do you want?
I know, yeah. I
what
know.
do you want?
So you want me to come
with
but
you.
you want me to
Yeah.
want to come.
Yeah.
And not sit. So at this point, I can suck it up
Why you just don't want to do what I want to do?
and go to the Target or whatever. You know
So
what
I'm
saying?
not saying that I don't have situations like that, but
Tread like
I think a lot of stuff is different.
tread like
No, it ain't even that. I think a lot of stuff is just different for me and my significant other because we've been together so long. And so with us being together so long, we have like a different type of understanding of each other.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I don't really play video games, but I'm going to use that as an example because you just used that. So like if I was at home playing a video game and I was like really into it, I don't think she would come and ask me if I want to go to Target. Because in that moment, my partner understands that I'm doing something that I really like to do. So I think she would just be like, all right, babe, I'll be back. And then I ask, where you going?
Yeah.
And I might mess around and be like, well, I want to come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some
Yeah.
shit like that. So I don't know. I think it's just, I have a different opinion on it because I have
Yeah.
a different situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she wouldn't even come ask me in that moment.
But
Like,
yeah.
say for like if I'm making beats at the house or I'm editing a video or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back. She'll tell me that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. She see you already immersed in.
yeah, what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's understandable.
You better check that bank account. Don't get too long. Get edited.
Edit that video, baby. You done yet? Keep going.
Keep editing, babe. Keep
She ain't
editing.
even gonna let you know when she left because she need that extra 30 minutes.
You know,
I ain't even gonna realize it because I'm editing the video.
Target like a rabbit
Like,
hole.
dang,
It
she
get better the longer you stay.
The longer you in there,
it
you
get better
find
and better.
more stuff. Oh, I
Hey.
need this.
Hey,
I need that.
don't mess around going to hit that Starbucks. You went there for another hour.
Oh man, that hot white chocolate.
You went there for another hour.
Yes, sir.
Now I can go down this aisle.
I need it. I need this
Nah.
right here.
I feel like though, especially, I feel like it especially plays a role when it comes to us having like real deal serious conversations.
When it's more serious than going to Target, that's when
Yeah.
it gets to be.
yeah,
On
When
the-
it's a problem.
Yeah.
When it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
When it's more serious than that.
we don't. Again, we think logically.
Mhm.
We don't see the emotion behind some of the things that we do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you just do this?
Yeah.
Because logically, the point from A to B
Yeah.
was the quickest point.
Yeah.
I didn't factor any emotion into it,
Yeah.
which we could get better with doing that as men. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
Even to take it out of the perspective of just like men, I think as people, when you are not the head of it, it's hard to understand the direction of where something is going. And like for example, when you at work,
yeah.
you be telling me all the time how people don't be understanding what you be asking them to do or why, or they question you or something like that, right? So it's like they don't understand what the playing field looks like from where you are. Yep. But you're given direction because of what you see going on and how things should go. So like when it pertains to a relationship, like if it's something that you're in charge of, maybe your partner doesn't understand why you make certain decisions or say certain things or do certain things because it's hard for them to see where you are. They're just following your lead. Yep. And it's the same thing with like if the roles are reversed. Like say if your woman is the one that always playing strips and like if she's planning everything, you're gonna be the one that have questions. You know what I'm saying? And she could probably look at that as like, why are you questioning me? Like, but you could be like, I'm just asking questions because I just want to know what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
I think it's like it's a different conversation that can be had if that makes sense. Because it's like, for somebody who's making the decisions or who's telling, all right, we gotta do this, and this. You might not understand why you're doing it that way because you're not the person that's putting the plan in
that's
place.
Leading that specific whatever, and you know what I'm saying?
I learned that as being a leader, people will follow you more, or be more open to your ideas and the why behind what you're doing if you thoroughly explain it. Like, hey,
to give them no doubt.
Yeah,
if they know the why.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like, hey, I know we said we was gonna move these boxes tomorrow, but this storm came up, so we need to move these boxes tonight. Mm-hmm. It ain't just like I'm coming to you and saying, hey, we need to move these boxes tonight. Because in your mind, you're going to be like, you just said we need to
we can move them tomorrow. Yeah, why we got to move them tonight? Yeah.
And with me, it comes back to how you was raised and grown. Like, you couldn't ask no questions. You better not ask your mama or your daddy why. Yeah. Because I said so. So I naturally grew up with that attitude. Like when people ask me why, I naturally get offended. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean why?
That's your first reaction.
Yeah,
you have to check that first.
And I gotta check myself at the door and be like, you asking why because you need a better understanding.
So I got a question. I got a question. As a leader, and this not only like about work or like regular life, this can pertain to like your relationship too. As a leader, how do you navigate that? Like, how do you have understanding within yourself to say they just want to know what's going on, and not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because I was everywhere that I've been, like now being a platoon sergeant in the military, or now being a shift manager at the plant, I started at the bottom. So I know how it feels to be, you know what I'm saying?
Where you was, in that position.
In that position to know, like, hey, bro, I just want to know. It's not even that I don't want to do it. I just want to know why.
Yeah.
And once they see you as a leader, even your woman, you know what I'm saying? It can go back to that because leadership is leadership. Mm-hmm. Once they see you being that transparent and open with them, bro, they can do it. Honestly, they'll do whatever you want them to do. It's nobody that has worked, and I say work with me. I don't like to say work for me. It's nobody that has worked with me that can be like, I can go ask them, hey, I need you to go do something.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say something real crazy just to get my point across, but I would not ask them to do this. If I said, hey, bro, we need to jump out this bridge, they would be like, I'm pretty sure it's a valid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they
it's a valid point of why we jumping off this bridge.
It might look like,
but that's
no school, you know what I'm saying? But I've been transparent and open with them so far. They're like, oh yeah. Bro. Nah.
But yeah, that's the test of a real leader. Like, what will your people do for you?
Yeah.
That's the team that wins the championship in middle school, high school, wherever. What will them kids do for you? Like,
speak on it. What's your examples? Can you give us some examples?
Plenty.
With your current, position?
Shoot, we just won a championship the other day. Shout out Butler Bulldogs. JV championship. Shout out Corey.
Let's get it.
Boy came down 3 seconds left. Hit a three to win the game by one.
Really?
By one. Yeah.
Was this the game against Cross Creek?
Yeah.
Okay.
JV championship. But they'll run through a brick wall for their coach. Brick wall.
He looked like he looked like he ain't have no worries in him. Like when they passed him the ball, I was like,
he was calm.
Bruh, yeah, he looked like
he wanted it.
I did this. You know what I'm saying? I did this before.
They worked
Is this
so
the guy
hard.
you was talking about was the best player in Augusta? No.
Nah. That's my boy Marcus Scurry. That's a whole different conversation.
Marcus Scurry.
Shout out him too.
Scurry.
Yeah.
Is that relation to
Like Norman?
Scurry we
I
do?
don't know if they related, but they could be.
Shout out to my boy Norman. I ain't heard from you in a minute. If you watch this and you see this, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out Norman, man. But yeah, they'll run through a brick wall for their coach, man. Like, they was down, I think, 10 with 2 minutes left. Or 8 or something like that in a basketball game.
Yeah.
You pretty much dead in the water.
Tight, yeah.
If you don't do something right now.
Yeah.
Miraculous.
And I think he rattled off about 8 of them.
Damn.
And then came down and hit the game-winning shot.
Damn. Kobe.
So to be that, you know what I'm saying? To be that hungry for it, that ain't just for you.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that just for you. That's for the person next to you. That's for your coach. That's for everybody involved. Because they work that hard. You know what I'm saying? So if you get them to, they'll run through a brick wall for you. And it should be that way with everybody. Like, your lady should be that way for you. Like, your lady should be that one who will do anything for yours. Yeah. Like, you sick, you whatever.
Do anything for me?
She the one that's going to do it.
You sure?
Like, she the one that's going to do it. She should feel that way about you. If your lady don't feel that way about you,
something wrong. There's some problem.
Yeah. Like, if your daughter don't feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your kids, it's like everybody, a man is touching.
I kill for my daddy and my mama.
Whoever.
Yeah.
Right. All of them folks.
Yeah.
Somebody can catch one for.
Oh, yeah. My kids know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
They gonna let you know who their daddy is.
Right.
Score the beat.
Right.
DJ score the beat.
Right. My baby was a track star for her dance competition just Saturday. Shout out to her, Ava. Yeah. Yeah. But that's a shout out to me, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she proud of her
you?
pops. So she going, you know what I'm saying?
Her something to be proud of.
Right.
Yeah. So how do you... It's easier for me, and I'm just speaking on my perspective. It's easier for me to be a leader when it comes to dealing with soldiers or people at work, because I'm not in an intimate relationship with them.
You're not going home and laying down with them.
Yeah. I mean, I am not going to say I do not care about your feelings. I care about your feelings, but
you don't, because at the end of the day,
it's to a certain extent.
Yeah, they matter less in this environment. Yeah, they matter way less.
But when it comes to your woman,
her feelings matter.
You got to be sensitive with that.
Her feelings,
you know what I'm saying?
matter.
Like, so how do you get your point across? Because at a certain point, even with my soldiers, I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I might, you know what I'm saying, sit there and debacle with you for a little while. But at the end of the day, this mission got to get done, bro.
Yeah, it's finna go how
that's it.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hear you out, and I'm gonna do my best to make sure that I put whatever you saying into consideration.
But what I said is what I said.
That's it. It's
at
law.
work. Yeah.
It's law.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't do that at home.
Nah, you gotta get you in trouble sometimes.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's like that's different.
Yeah.
And then with y'all, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and y'all thinking two totally different ways, you explain it to the best of your ability. You can have the best. You can sit down. Everybody know I like to write stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
I am a texter when it comes to communication. That's a whole nother story on the why. But anyways, I like to be able to see every point that I'm going to make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I am big because of my background. You know what I'm saying? With my bachelor's degree, I'm big on making sure that I look at how I come and present something to you. I'm looking at tonology. I want to make sure my body language is a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
So tonology.
Yeah, all of that is factor.
Hit them with it.
Trying to sound educated.
Man, all of that is factor into going to go have a conversation. Like a lot of women think men just be talking. No, if he's an emotionally intelligent man, he's thinking about a lot of stuff before he bring it to you. So if I go down this list, check this. Okay. They like cakes. So maybe I can explain it in a way that's related to cakes. So that way, you know what I'm saying? She may better understand it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I just want you to see my point.
Yeah.
We don't have to agree on my point, but I just want to feel heard.
I don't even know how I get my point across, bro, but I just try to I just try to explain it in a way I know you can get it, and that'll be individual for everybody.
And that's what I was about to say. I feel like that comes along with knowing your partner. Like, if you know your partner, you know how you can communicate to them,
right? Or how you will understand it.
Yeah,
I know how you will understand it. So I'm gonna present it in that way, and it might not be perfect every time, but you can come to some understanding of what I'm saying.
Because I'm presenting it to you in a way that you know.
Right.
Or you recognize.
But I can't even pinpoint how I do that. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Depending on what's going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You approach every situation differently, depending on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really pinpoint of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And me and that one anyway closed off and quiet. So when something bothering us,
but me too though.
It ain't even.
I'm that way too though.
But it's not even in us in no huge way to just bring it up and say, hey, this is bothering me. I would like for you to do.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't even. So
I don't know if it's like that with y'all, but I mean with me, it'll take a one time like push to a point to where it's like I'm frustrated, then it's like then. But like I normally hold stuff in.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's like just me as a person or my zodiac. You know, but
I I feel like
cause y'all say y'all hold stuff in too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if we both share traits of that.
Yeah.
But then again, it goes back to, and I'm speaking for Virgos. Virgos want to feel safe. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do stuff to make us feel safe. Once I feel like if I'm coming to you multiple times and telling you, try to express my point, and I'm trying and I cannot get my point across to you. I done tried multiple ways and my point is still, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just saying, okay, I hear you just for the sake of you done talking about it, but you really don't understand where I'm coming from. I'm going to shut down. So next time when I got an issue, I'm not going to say nothing.
It's not even going to be
because it's not a safe space for me no more. You know what I'm saying? It should be a safe space for me to be able to come to you and tell you any and everything.
So I don't know if this is a Taurus thing or if this is like just a me thing with the way I was raised and the way I grew up. Because you know, my family down, throw everything under the rug.
Yeah.
But I don't even get to that point. Well, I think a lot has changed. Would you say I've changed a little bit with communicating to you? So I feel like before, and she can attest to this, I wouldn't even get to that point. Like, I'm not going to even I'm not even. There's not going to be a chance for me to shut down because I'm not going to start up to shut down.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, something happened, I'm leaving it right there. I'm not talking about it. I'm gonna sweep it under the rug.
Boom.
Eventually, we'll get over it and move on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's where I was at before, but. I'm not the best, and I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not 100, but
it's always
maybe I'm 25, 50% there.
Yeah.
I feel like I've gotten better though.
Making progress.
It's always room for improvement. As long as the biggest thing is knowing that it's an issue or something that can be improved. If you think like, oh, I'm the best, I'm the best communicator.
No, I know.
Yeah. Can't believe your own hype.
Yeah,
you can't.
But I do feel like when I say safe spaces, I want it to be clear. Like, so me and Red was talking about this when we was on the way to Savannah. So, wild scenario. Let's just say I go out to the club. All right, go out to the club. I had a couple drinks, got intoxicated, did things that I normally wouldn't do, so I end up cheating. Me and my lady should be so sound and solid. I should feel comfortable coming to her and saying, hey, babe, you know I messed up. Not saying that she has to agree with, you know what I'm saying, like, or take me back.
But you're saying, but the lines of communication should be open
coming
enough.
to her and telling her, like, because babe, I messed up.
Yeah, you should be able to be that honest.
Yeah, and if I can't be that honest with you, if I gotta keep stuff with you because I'm scared of how you gonna react, mind you, at the end of the day, all three of us are men that hold ourselves to accountability.
Yeah.
I cannot say that either one of you will do something and not be the first one to beat yourself up before I come to you and beat you up about it.
Yeah.
That's just being real. So if you know you in a committed relationship and you ended up cheating, when you wake up that next morning, or even
you gonna feel it yourself before I even tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna feel it. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
dang, I done messed up. You know what I'm saying?
For what? Yeah.
I'm not asking my woman to forgive what I'm doing right then. I'm not asking her to say like, hey, you still gotta be with me just because I told you. No. Your course and how you decide to deal with it
is on you.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I want you to create a space safe enough for me to way I feel like I can tell you anything. Yeah. And I also don't want to come, and this is what a killer for me. I don't want to tell you stuff and then you get heated and you come back when it's convenient and throw that up in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Oh, well, you act just like your daddy. What?
I mean, I get what you're saying. You're saying either if you're going to stay, forgive me. But if not, just move on.
Yeah. At that point, that's when you're going to get this honesty and not transparency.
Yeah.
I can be honest about anything.
The space,
transparency is going to give you the whole.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out eating lunch is honest. Transparency is I'm out eating lunch and my girl coworker with me. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck she doing out eating with you?
That's what that would be if I was transparent. But if I'm just being honest, I'm at lunch, babe.
Yeah.
I can talk to you the whole time she's sitting across from me and she ain't gonna say shit. You'll never know none. You know what I'm saying?
That is diabolical. I just want to say.
No, that's the truth though.
That is diabolical.
That's the truth. A nigga can be honest, but what you really want me to be is transparent. But that's dependent on how you are when I'm transparent that first time.
Yeah.
And like I told y'all on that last one, take them niggas a long time to come back to transparency. Niggas be honest for a long time. Like, before you come back to being transparent with somebody.
Yeah. Just to clarify, niggas, you should not be out to lunch with your female coworkers.
Nah.
If it's just you and her.
Nah.
Don't do that shit.
That ain't cool.
Yeah. But, so, you can be... It got to be a way that you can be. There has to be a way where there can be a safe space created with you and your partner.
Yeah.
Because we have a safe space. Y'all can come and tell me anything.
Right.
You want to know it though?
You know what I'm saying?
You want to know how? Why?
Why?
I think that's come from us being honest with each other.
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, you got to trust somebody. I trust y'all niggas with my life.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Yeah. It came down to it. I protect y'all's too.
Yeah.
But like, at the end of the day, that's why I can tell y'all anything. Every nigga ain't finna get
all of that. Yeah.
Right. And even
y'all
her, like, I trust her, so I can tell her anything. Like, whatever going on.
Yeah, it's just, and then again, like, not saying that the safe space is not because. In the safe space, your woman can't tell you like when you wrong, because we have conversations where, you know what I'm saying, I tell you a story and you will still come back and be like, hey, Scooty, no, yeah, you was wrong in that situation. I can accept that, and the reason why I can accept it is because I know it's coming from love. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Maul tell me anything, if Red tell me anything, I know it ain't negative. I know it ain't coming from a place of, you know what I'm saying, despisement or nothing like
Nobody
that.
Nobody trying to hurt me.
It's love. Like, you want to see the best for me.
Right.
So that's what I'm taking it with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times, too, if you're not emotionally mature enough and you're not in tune with your woman when it comes to communicating, if she says something to you or vice versa, maybe because of your past too, it got something to do with how you seen conversations happen with your mother, your father, blah, 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 all that. But you take it as, oh, they trying to be funny or they trying to do something to attack me. Mm-hmm. It's not they trying to attack you all the time.
Take offense to
what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't take offense. I'm telling you this out of love because I want us to grow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of it is delivery.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah,
a lot of it is delivery. Like, it ain't about what you say.
It's how you say it. Yeah, that's a big part. That's a very, very big part.
So, like, I can take the message when it's delivered the right way.
Yeah, for sure.
But when it don't come the right way.
Or I don't even want to say the right way. I want to say, like,
It's the right and the wrong way to deliver that message.
No. Listen to me. I'm not more so talking about wrong. I'm saying, like I said earlier, it's about knowing your partner and knowing how to communicate that to your partner. Right. So even if it's the wrong way to communicate it, that's gonna sound crazy. But if you know that your partner needs to hear it in a certain type of way,
right, you give it to her that way. Yeah.
Or him.
Yeah, or him. Yeah, whatever.
Because a woman could tell a man something, and you take that. You might take offense to it, but it's like, bro, she just trying to tell you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, it's knowing your partner though. Yeah, knowing your partner.
Yeah.
What if y'all different in it? And I say different in the aspect of when you like to have conversations. So, example, Mal. If Mal heated by something, I know. Yeah, this probably ain't the time for me to get no criticism. I'ma let him cook. You know what I'm saying? Let bruh cook. Cause he ain't finna hear it right then. You know what I'm saying? And that go back to delivery. He's not finna hear it, so I'm not gonna deliver that message right then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After he calmed down, that Zoe done got up out on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ma. Hey, bro. You know we could have did that different.
Yeah.
Even if let's say we in the club, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he done got, cause you know he the first one to pop off. he will be the first one
ready to fight. Who all trying to fight?
Make sure y'all listening. Hey, us Virgos over here are laid back, but once we get
not
there,
this one. I'm not no Virgo.
Yeah, that Taurus over there.
I'm the devil.
He ready. Them horns is up. So in that moment, dang, he gonna be about to dang. I guess
we got the whole ball back. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We about to fight.
I do what you gotta do.
Nah, once we get in that car and things settle down,
have to do all that shit.
Hey, you know you was wrong, my boy.
That nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
That nigga stepped on your shoe, Maul.
I ain't finna tell you in front of everybody else.
7'8", and you over here trying to
you
fight.
Swinging on this nigga.
That ain't. Hey man, it's yours truly, DJ Scooter B. Just want to take the time out to let everybody know we appreciate y'all for rocking with us for episode 3. Yeah, man, we making it, man. I just want to let y'all know, all of the artists out there, if you got music and you want DJ Scooter B to drop it on Check This Out podcast, man, hit me up. Let me know. We gonna get it out there. Also, all of my entrepreneurs that's out there, if you got a business and you want to be sponsored on the Check This Out podcast, hit us up and let us know. We will let you know all the requirements needed to do that. We appreciate the love, man. It's always love, peace, and prosperity. Yours truly, DJ Scooter B.